Well, while some golfers are incurring a sand trap or heavy rough during the coronavirus pandemic, the PGA Tour Superstore is landing on the green. The retailer says its sales have jumped 55% since 2019, pre-pandemic, and it expects to open its 50th PGA Tour Superstore by the end of the year. Joining me now is Randy Pietsch, COO of the PGA Tour Superstore. Randy, thanks so much for coming on. What is working in your favor? Is it that you can play golf outside during a pandemic?
That is one reason, and thank you so much for having me on the show today. And yes, you're able to get outside, you're able to share social distancing safely with friends in the fresh air, get to meet new people on the golf course. And since the pandemic started, that's one of the reasons that we have 6 million golfers in the game that were not in it prior to the pandemic. 3 million brand new and 3 million that hadn't played in a long, long time. So it's really exciting to see many different types of people playing golf now from all generations and lots of people who haven't played before.
Okay, so being outside, I think during the pandemic was many of our saving graces, and obviously was a very big boon for your superstore, the PGA Tour Superstore as well. Talk to me about the difference between these brick and mortar locations that you're planning to open, the ones that you currently have, and digital sales. Is one doing better than the other?
So that's a great question, and obviously digital sales for most retailers have improved during the pandemic, as have ours. And that is one issue that we're continuing to invest in is online sales. But we're building stores because people have to have an experience. They're coming in to get fit for clubs. They're coming in to get their clubs regripped. And it's really more of a hands-on experience. And if you haven't been custom fit for a set of clubs, before you go out and play, it's just like putting the wrong tires on your car. You're not going to get the performance that you want unless you have the right clubs.
Mm-hmm. And new audiences, have they been coming to your stores? Have they been taking up golf during the pandemic? And if so, who are they and how are you catering to them?
So great question. As I mentioned, we have 6 million new golfers in the game, 3 million brand new and 3 million that haven't played in a while. Most notably women and juniors. Those are the two categories that are outperforming every other category. We have lots of ladies that are coming into play and many kids taking up the game for the first time since they couldn't play football or baseball or some of the things that they traditionally did in 2020. So it's been a great experience for them to come out and also enjoy some family time to have the whole family coming out.
Mm-hmm. I will admit I played a round of golf with my parents when I was on vacation just a few weeks ago. It was a lot of fun and something that I had not done in a long time. I'm curious, as someone who oversees the PGA Tour Superstore supply chain issues, Randy, are those impacting your sales and your operations at all?
Yeah, so I've heard a few days ago that the entire world is on back order right now, and certainly a lot of businesses are experiencing that. Our business continues to perform well, and we are getting more than our fair share of inventory, but it's certainly not exactly where we need it to be, but our merchants are on the phone every single day, finding out where orders are and getting that supply chain as quickly as they possibly can. But we're not alone in this. And we still have lots of inventory in our stores, and that's the beauty of having stores as big as we do. We can run a little bit low on inventory and still be able to find the right product for the customer when they come in.
As we move into the winter, Randy, how are you allocating resources in your stores? Do you expect that demand will keep up through the winter? Can it keep up?
We're absolutely thrilled about going into a holiday season. As you can imagine, Thanksgiving through the end of the year is a huge time for us with all the holiday and gift giving. And we're certainly a big part of that. If you have a golfer on your wish list, we are stop number one to go to. And with 6 million new golfers, there's a lot of people that need a lot of gear. And so we're very, very excited about the holiday season. We're certainly bullish with what we're putting in our stores, both from an inventory standpoint and a staffing standpoint, to get ready for all of these new golfers to come in and enjoy the wide assortment that we have, not just in clubs, but in golf balls, which is a big gift-giving item. And we have the best apparel assortments of any golf store. And we could put our apparel store assortment up against anyone. And there's a lot of people that want to look cool while they're playing golf. So even if you're just joining for the first time, you can look like a tour pro, an LPGA or a PGA professional out there.
Okay, I got to ask you a fun question here, Randy. My understanding that your stores now have a new golf scent to them. What is that about?
Yeah, so we're actually testing that in a few stores where you can actually smell like you're on the golf course. There's nothing better than walking out to the golf course and smelling that freshly cut grass or that dew first thing in the morning. And yes, we're testing that in a few stores, and customers seem to like it. So I encourage everyone to go in and you'll feel like you're on the golf course. So we try to simulate in every possible way, other than having 18 full holes in our store, what it's like for the golfer to truly be in Disneyland, and the smell goes right along with all the other things that we're testing.
All right, I think that might be incentive, Randy, for some people to stop in. Randy Pietsch, he's the COO of the PGA Tour Superstore. Randy, thank you.